Hey you and hey everyone. How are you doing?
Really good, really good. I know why
Why
we
do
are
you have
feeling good, right?
why do you have a grin on your face?
Coke Studio is finally back after I don't know how many days or weeks. I lost the count.
Yes, so the Coke Studio dropped today, and yeah, couldn't have made our day evening better. So
Mhm.
let's just jump into it and listen to it together.
Yes.
Listen to it together. The thing that I like about Coke Studio is that we are so excited that
Hmm.
usually we jump on it right away, right?
Yeah.
By the way, before I forget, uh, now that we have attention of a lot of viewers, I want to mention a couple of things very quickly. First of all, uh, whatever is recommended on the channel by audience, we always check it out, always,
Hmm.
right, as soon as possible. We try to, right, and if we can't, then either he shares with me on the channel, like we watch it together, listen to it together, or I do the same with him, right? One thing.
Hmm.
Second thing is that we get a lot of requests to listen to ourselves, which we have but I just want to mention very quickly that due to some copyright issues, some of the labels just don't allow us to share their music on our channel,
Hmm.
right? They just don't allow to use any part of their music, even 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a no-no.
True.
Some platforms do allow us, but with in a very restricted manner. Like you cannot share the video, only the audio, and even then we have a lot of copyright issues along with that. And some platforms like Coke Studio uh, are very liberal
Hmm.
and very tolerant. So this is why we cannot share or watch it together, listen to it together on the channel ourselves, or any music coming out of G series, especially G series, or any
Hmm.
other big labels. And that is
Hmm.
even more true for Indian labels, T series
Yeah.
and all,
Yeah.
Sony music. Just can't. We
Hmm.
just can't touch it. We cannot touch it with a 10 feet pole.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. All right. So we do listen to it. We love a lot of Art Cell's work and a lot of other works. Sure, Norman has a lot of work with just G series, their initial work, which
Yeah.
can we cannot share. So,
Yeah.
all right. Now let's jump into it.
Let's get started. Can't
All
wait.
right. Can't wait. Yes. Three, two, one, play.
Studio Bangla, Season 1.
Oh, look at their clothes. Beautiful wardrobe.
Hmm. Most of them are in sari.
Again, we have Shanai after Chulte Road and Dholki.
Lilabali, Lilabali, boro zuboti shoygo, boro zuboti shoygo, ki diya shazai mutare. Lilabali, Lilabali, boro zuboti shoygo, boro zuboti shoygo, ki diya shazai mutare.
A wedding song.
Matha jaiya te kadimo, jaro wala gaiya shoigo. Dindole jaiya shari dimo, orna lagaiya shoigo. Kano jaiya kathul dimo, panna lagaiya shoigo, panna lagaiya shoigo, ki diya shazai
They're
mutare.
having so much fun.
Kano jaiya kathul dimo, panna lagaiya shoigo, panna lagaiya shoigo, ki diya shazai mutare. Lilabali, Lilabali,
Oh, nice shift
Lilabali,
Yeah.
Lilabali,
musically.
Lilabali, 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 Lilabali.
That hole and drum were just magic.
So it's a wedding setting.
Hmm.
I love how they're enjoying it.
Nako jaiya kishor dimo, chuniya lagaiya shoigo. Hato jaiya
What's the instrument
Playful.
that Boga is playing? I
I
always
have
love
no
this
idea.
instrument.
I have no idea.
His special kind of.
ভাবের দেশে থাকো কন্যা গো
Oh, that's
কন্যা
Makhon.
ভাবের দেশে বাড়ি ভাবের দেশে থাকো কন্যা গো কন্যা ভাবের দেশে বাড়ি আমারে বানাই বানি তোমার প্রেমের কান্ডারি আমারে বানাই বানি
Oh, they have henna as well.
Yeah.
কান্ডারি
Nice. Hello, Arnob boy.
I know her. The second name. I recognize her.
উরু উরু মেঘ
She was here in Bulbuli.
হইয়া বেড়া
No. I'll tell you which
লোকে
one.
বলে তুমি বদলে নাকি যাও উরু উরু মেঘ হইয়া উড়িয়া বেড়া
Nice voice.
পাড়ার লোকে বলে
He has
তুমি
brilliant voice.
বদলে নাকি যাও তবু তোমার সাথে রাখো গো কন্যা নাহি ছাড়া ছাড়ি তবু তোমার সাথে রাখো গো কন্যা নাহি ছাড়া ছাড়ি আমারে বানাই বানি তোমার প্রেমের কান্ডারি আমারে বানাই বানি তোমার
The backing vocals are pretty interesting here.
I love her extensions. General Firdaus. Alrighty.
Okay, so I was talking about the lady standing next to Rubayat Rahman. Do you recognize her?
No. Who's she?
Okay, you remember we
Tashfee.
we listened to Shomai Gele Shadow from Wind of
Oh,
Change.
yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Very good.
Yeah, I recognize
Alright.
her.
Alright, so there is Rubaya, there is Tashfee, there is, we don't know who Masha is. We know Jannatul Firdaus. We know Nandita from Bulbuli.
Yeah.
We don't know Warda and we don't know Armeen. We haven't seen their work. You're a huge fan of Tashfee from Shomoy Gile Shadum.
I loved her voice.
The
I
Wind of
loved her
Change.
voice.
Right. And let me just quickly read through this description. Lilabali celebrates the many colors of a Bangladeshi wedding ceremony. The song Lilabali is attributed to Radharaman Dutta. The lyrics beautifully encapsulate the many ways a bride is adorned by her bridesmaids. So they were all bridesmaids.
Bridesmaid.
And the rush of emotion that goes through each of them, juxtaposed with Bari Siddiqui's Bhober, Deshe, Thako, Konna. It shows the other side of the same coin where the groom, okay, he was a groom, expresses his own sentiments in light and fun setting. All right.
No
groom,
wonder he was excited.
no groom is that like not nervous. Maybe somehow. Maybe somehow.
Oh, debatable.
Debatable. Together, yeah. All right. For me, all my life would flash in front of me. That what am what am I doing? But, all right. Together, the song draws a complete picture of real magic. Absolutely, that is Bangladeshi way of celebrating. All right.
Celebrating. That's a
Very
celebration song.
interesting. Okay, yeah. So this had this wedding vibe, and Lilabali must be a folk song that must be sung in weddings and all. And these ladies were giving the vibe of bridesmaid, the way they were having fun, the playfulness, the cheerness. It was
the
Yeah.
dress that they were wearing, right?
So
So
the wardrobe is
the
amazing.
wardrobe.
I think they do their own wardrobes. It feels like it. I don't
Hmm.
think that the wardrobe is done by someone else. Let me quickly check. Artists, creative agency. Let me find if I wardrobe and styling. Okay, Nuzrat Khan Disha. Okay,
Hmm.
then it's done by someone else, but it depicts very true essence of. Uh, so with Coke Studio in every most of their songs, right? The matter is in tiny details. You know,
Hmm.
it's I mean it's so detailed. The minor details are so well
Hmm.
done. And I was just checking I mean, looking at these people. Arnob was wearing a very nice jacket. Jonathan Firdaus, I was mentioning her extensions, and then I noticed there was henna on their
Hmm.
hands. They were properly prepared. I mean, every single detail
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
so nice. It's so nicely done, and not only that, I mean, they were singing live on the stage,
Hmm.
but doing so while performing the role of bridesmaid. You know,
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
playfulness coming out in their
Hmm.
voice. It was so nice. It was so lovely. And I mean, we were
Yeah.
talking about this during Bhober Pagul as well. That the way a
Hmm.
person sings, um, the way the person let go of themselves and just hand themselves over to the emotion what they are going to
Hmm.
sing, you know. And Nigar Sumi was dancing around while singing, and that was
Hmm.
coming out. She completely embraced, and here they also completely embraced what they were singing, and they wanted to have fun. They were having fun.
Hmm.
There was playfulness. There were little dance steps.
Hmm. So the execution of the overall package was
A-
really beautiful, as it was intricacy that they have in
Exactly, the
everything is,
tiny
yeah.
nuances, the execution. I mean, I have to. We keep saying this. We are repeating ourselves. Every single
Hmm.
track of Coke Studio, that the execution of every single thing, every single note, every single detail is pristine,
Yeah,
precise, accurate.
absolutely.
Well done.
Uh, yeah. So most of the songs have been about celebrations during this Coke Studio Bangla season. They celebrated World Language Day, I think, World Music Day as well. They were celebrating football craze, and this time they are celebrating the wedding festivities. So we discussed it during our reaction of Chilte Road that Shehnai is usually played during the weddings,
Weddings,
for
yeah.
instance, yeah. And for instance, if it is a Ruxati or Bedai song, or even for the festivities of the wedding as well. But there it was used beautifully, and from the outset, you knew that this is a wedding song or celebration song,
Yeah.
um, because Shehnai was from the beginning, and Shehnai is
There
like
was
a staple
Dholki and
instrument. Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. And you were
yeah.
asking about what
So,
the
so
Ripon Boga was
basically,
playing.
yeah, true, true. But Shehnai is like a staple instrument for Indian and Bangladeshi weddings, if you listen to this old songs as well. And the song itself was really, really fun song. You already mentioned the playfulness. Not the kind of song which I would have on my playlist, but you have to appreciate the overall details that you mentioned, the way they
The
have
target
presented.
market is different. I
Absolutely,
mean,
yeah.
the target market for this particular track for consumption is
Hmm.
not guys like us going to work, commuting, and listening to
Yeah,
the song.
yeah,
Probably
yeah, yeah,
not.
yeah.
But this will be
Absolutely.
played. This will be played in weddings. Like I mean, from
True,
now on,
true, true.
I can imagine. I'm not sure if they have a similar kind of weddings and they have the similar kind of wedding halls and all that, but this would be played. Also, this had a lot of elements that would go into a lot of reels and TikToks, right?
Mm-hmm,
The,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
this will be consumed there as well because it has so many nice jingles
Yeah, absolutely.
that people will be creating reels and TikToks over this. One thing I noticed after reading the description and just came to my mind that Usually, what happens is that in a wedding, when these kind of songs is sung, uh, what happens is that the center of attention is the bride,
Mm,
right? And
mm,
I think this song must have been used in a lot of movies or dramas, or it is usually sung.
mm,
But again, all the attention, the limelight is always on the bride, and some of it
mm,
on the groom a little bit. Um,
mm.
but the real MVPs, the bridesmaids, who actually put a lot of life in the weddings,
Yeah.
who put a lot of energy, a lot of liveliness, activity, and the cheerfulness, the happiness,
Mm,
right? Not, I mean, the bridesmaids, the cousins, these girls, they in this track they were on the forefront, and I think it's a
yeah.
tribute to them as well, right?
Yeah.
So well done, so
True.
well done.
True. True. The underappreciated set of
Underappreciated.
people at the.
The real MVPs of
Yeah.
making weddings cheerful, lively, memorable, right?
Yeah.
Especially for the bride, right?
Mm,
I mean, she is going to start a new journey, and I mean, these girls, uh, forgetting everything. I mean, we have seen weddings, right? And how the
mm.
bridesmaids just forget everything and just bring the joy to
Yeah.
to the
True.
occasion. So yeah, I think
True.
this is very well done. Very well done that they were on the forefront. They had the tribute. I mean, it was tribute to them. I think this is how I
Yeah.
perceive it.
True. One thing which I would also like to appreciate about Coke Studio is that they are presenting the picture of their culture to the full. I
Yes.
mean, they are
Yes.
not leaving any stone unturned. Bhavaiya Gan, Baul culture, their love for sports, now their weddings. So they are depicting everything. One question that I have for our viewers is about the set of female vocalists. So, have all these female vocalists been working on their independent projects as well? I would like to know because we know Rubayat Rahman is pursuing her own career with her husband as Rahman Duo. I have seen YouTube channel of Tashfee where she does covers and her original work too. And to my surprise, she also covered one of tracks from Kavish, which I loved, Pia Dekona. So I just want to know if other ladies in this particular track are also having their own channel or showcasing their work somehow, because we would also like to listen to that.
One more thing that I want to mention very quickly is that it's something similar that we mentioned during Prarthana. That, I mean, the genius of musicians or any master is taking something simple and elevate it
Hmm.
uh, to masterfulness, right? So the Prarthana, Allah Meg De, Pani De Chaya De, it's a very folk song, right?
Hmm.
And they brought that very simple chant song,
Hmm.
folk
Hmm.
song, and added some layer of music and just elevated it to an instrumental masterpiece. And
Yeah.
here, I think again Lilabali is also, we are perceiving that it's a folk song and it's sung during weddings and all, and they have taken the simple melody,
Hmm.
simple verses, very beautiful verses though, um,
Hmm.
and elevated it by adding the layers of their geniuses,
Hmm.
right? And
True.
it takes a genius to take something simple and just make it beautiful.
Agreed. 100%.
Right, so yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the performance. I loved the video. I mean, this is one of the
Mm-hmm.
songs where the video adds a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It was the visual representation that added the flavor to this particular track. All right. Thank you so much then listening with us together, and we will see you on the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.